Got me? Let's do it. Good morning, everyone. 36th District Court is now in session. Have we brought everyone in from, if there are some individuals, not yet, that are in the waiting room, we will bring them in. We have some formal hearings that are scheduled for this morning. And so if we could make sure that they are brought in and check in with the clerk, please check in with my clerk. If you are here for the 8:30 a.m. formal hearings. Let's see, I need to make sure you all have co-host abilities. Do you all have it? Ms. Mack, did you just go out? No, I have to give it back to you. All right, there we go. Good morning to you, Miss Wilson. Good morning, good morning. Wait a minute. Somebody is in here on a moto stylus. They have to go to a waiting room until we can get their information. Thank you so much. All right, very good. And so I'm sorry. Oh, good morning. Good morning. All right. Let's go ahead and get started. I know our specialty court docket doesn't start till 8:35, but let's go ahead and put these appearances on the record. Attorneys.
Thank you, Judge. Good morning. For the record, Jesse Reed, Drug Court, Vet Court, Specialty Court, Defense Attorney, P 23863. Judge, if I may, I'd like to make a continuing motion, that my appearance be for all my clients this morning. Thank you, Judge, and good morning again.
Good morning, and your motion is granted. Mr. Fikens.
Thank you, and good morning, Your Honor. Robert Fikens, P 31894, Specialty Court Defense Attorney, and I would make a similar motion.
All right, good morning, Mr. Fikens, and your motion is granted. Mr. Griffin.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm Brian Griffin on behalf of Sobriety Court this morning.
All right, good morning, Mr. Griffin. Let's see. It looks like there's an attorney and an officer that's here. Let's get them checked. Would you all please check in with my clerk, and let's get them into breakout rooms so that we can do those formal hearings. Have some at 8:30 and at 8:35. And actually our first specialty court case does not start until 8:45 a.m. So we have a few minutes, everybody. I don't see anybody in. We have a few minutes. All right, any preliminary matters for me this morning?
Judge, it's my understanding that we have a new intake. Ms. Cleveland sent emails regarding the Langsport. When that person comes in, I'd like to go into a breakout room to go over the court's order, please.
All right, no problem. Thank you, Mr. Reed. We'll make sure that happens and get her in that conference room as well. All right, we'll be in recess for a moment until it's time to get started. And if you all can get everybody checked in for the formal hearings, that would be great. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Good morning, Ms. Mack. Do we have any attorney signed in?
Good morning, Prosecutor Walker. Yes, we do, and you are getting capabilities to move around as such.
Got it. I've already spoken to my officers. Is that the attorney in room 3, Scott Colasa?
Yes,
Thank you, ma'am. We'll go in there right now.
okay. Hey, what's up?
All right, I am ready on the 8:45 a.m. docket. I am going to start off this morning with Alexander Hume. I have case number 21GP01158A. Mr. Hume, good morning to you. Oh, I can't hear you.
Oh,
Are you there, Mr. Hume?
here, can you hear me?
I can now. Good morning to you.
How about,
Mr.
can
Hume,
you,
are you there?
I'm here,
Okay, there you are. State your name for me.
Alexander Hume.
All right, Mr. Hume, how are you this morning?
I'm doing well. It's been
You
an
doing
early
well?
little one, but we're doing good.
I'm sorry, say that again.
It's been an early morning with the little one, but we're doing pretty good.
Uh-oh, is the little one sleeping all night yet?
Most days he is.
Most days? Oh, okay. I don't know if that sounds real good, but at least it's promising. How about that?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yes, that's better than the all night getting up.
Mhm.
Listen, how are you doing with fatherhood?
I'm doing great with it, actually. It's really good.
What's the best part, Mr. Hume?
Just watching him grow and discover new things and watch his little brain develop. I would say that's the
Yeah,
most rewarding part. Yeah,
I love it. I love it. All right, how are you doing with working your program?
I'm doing great. Like
All
you
right.
said, it couldn't have come at a better time. So it's been good.
Yes. Has your family noticed a big difference in you, Mr. Hume?
My wife makes the comment that she has. Yeah.
Anything you can share that she's noticed that's different?
I think my attitude towards people and situations and a little healthier lifestyle, definitely.
All right, very good. And how do you feel about your sobriety at this juncture?
Really good.
You feel good
Really,
about it?
yeah, I do.
All right. Have you made up your mind yet that it's a lifestyle and not just a program?
It's 100% a lifestyle, and you got to want to
All
be able
right.
to help yourself too.
Say it again.
You need to want to help yourself too to get ahead of it.
Yes, sir. You've got to want to help yourself.
And I think
Absolutely.
that's what the program's really good for, because it's tough.
I'm sorry. You said that's what the program's really good for. I don't know. We're getting like a kind of a delay, but you're good. We're gonna keep going. All right, very good. How are things going at the boatyard?
We're doing really well. Business is really good. We just started our company about 3 years ago, and we're getting better every year.
All right, very good. Very good. And how are things going with your restricted license?
They're going well. I have my car running because it's cold and I'm at work right now, so I've got to blow into the breathalyzer here pretty soon too, but it's going
All
well.
right. All right, very good. We have not received any issues or concerns, right, Mr. Griffin?
That's right, Your Honor.
All right, and you reported that Mr. Hume is in compliance. Is there anything additional that you need to report out on Mr. Hume?
Nope, Judge, he's doing fine. He's in phase 5. He's on track to graduate, so he's doing everything he's supposed to do at this time.
All right, very good. Mr. Hume, do you have any questions or concerns or issues that you need to raise with the team on this morning?
No, not today.
Not today?
Not today.
All right, anything from any of our other team members? Ask the Mr. Hume.
Yes, Judge, thank you. Good report, Mr. Hume. Keep up the good work. We're proud of you. Be proud of yourself. You're at phase 5. You're completing the program. Congratulations on keeping up the good work. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right, very good. If nothing else, Mr. Hume, I'm ready to give you some dates. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
You will have a consultation with Mr. Griffin on February 29th. That will be at 1:30. And then I will see you on March 7th. And that is going to be at 8:45 a.m.
Uh-huh.
And it'll be on Zoom unless Mr. Griffin tells you something different, okay?
Okay, got it.
All right, you are all set. Enjoy the rest of your work week. Be safe
All right.
and
Thank
continue
you.
to work hard, okay?
Thank you so much.
All right, you're very welcome. Take care. All right, I am going to go now to Mr. Karsmarzik. Are you at work?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
All right, let's do your case. I have case number 2000228FD. State your full name for the record, please.
Jacob Kaczmarczyk.
All right, Mr. Karsmarzik, how are things going with you?
They're going pretty good.
They're going good?
Yes.
Good. Tell me something you've accomplished so far in 2024. Something that you had as a goal and you've accomplished it or you're working toward it.
Well, I didn't actually accomplish yet, but I'm on the way to try to buy a house. So I'm trying to do everything to get it. I mean,
All right.
I'm almost there.
You're almost there?
Yeah.
All right. Very good. Very good. And how do you feel about it? You're excited?
Yes, I am. I actually did have a house before. I just had to sell it, and now I'm trying to get another one. It's part of my
All
job
right.
kind of thing too. So
It's part of your job. Say it again.
yeah, it's kind of part of my job. I'm construction all the time, so I'm trying to. So I sold my house because the market was up, and now I'm trying to get another one. So it's like,
All right. Very good. Very good. Mr. Karsmarzik, are you having any difficulties with working the program?
nope, I don't.
All right. Very good. How are you doing with the restricted license, with the interlock?
I have no issues with it.
No issues?
No.
All right. Very good. And we have not received any reports of any issues. Is that correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right. Very good. Mr. Griffin, I just realized for Mr. Hume, we were supposed to reduce his testing to 1 time per week random, still calling in every day. So if you could reach out to him and let him know that, that would be great, okay?
I will, Judge.
All right, awesome. Mr. Karsmarzik, there was also a recommendation that your testing be reduced to 1 time per week. Are you able to handle that?
Yes, I think I can.
All right, very good. Listen, I still need you to call every single day to see if your color or your number has been called, because I may drop in an additional test here and there, okay?
Okay, no problem.
All right, very good, very good. How's the family doing? Everybody still doing well?
Yes, everybody's busy.
All right, very good, very good. Mr. Griffin, what
Everybody's
else do
healthy.
you
That's the
want
most
to add?
important. I said
Say that
everybody's healthy.
again?
I said everybody's healthy, so that's the most important.
You got that right, Mr. Karsmarzik. Everybody is healthy, and that's a wonderful thing, okay?
Yep.
Absolutely. All right, Mr. Griffin, what do you want to add?
Nothing at this time, Your Honor. I did speak to his probation officer. It's a transfer case in Hazel Park, so he's on track with everything. He has some fees he's still over there, and then they would send our money over. They collecting the supervision fee, so he know his 24 months are almost up. So they did contact him about that. Other than that, he's in compliance with everything, so he know he has to take care of that piece in order to successfully complete.
All right, awesome. So you're going to get it taken care of, right, Mr. Karsmarzik?
Yes, of course.
All right, awesome, awesome. Do you have any questions or concerns that you need to raise with the team on this morning?
Nope, not at this time.
All right. Anything else from any of our other team members?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Congratulations, a good report. Our program doesn't last forever. You're in phase 5. You're reaching the end of the road for our program. Keep up the good work, sir. We're proud of you. Have a good day and be safe. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Mr. Griffin, I'm ready to give dates. I'm going to do a consultation have you do a consultation on February 29th with a return to court date of March 7th. And that March 7th time will be 8:45 a.m. Okay?
All right, thank you, Judge.
All right, you are all set, Mr. Carsmarcy. Go ahead and get back to work and we'll see you. We're here if you need us, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, very good. Prosecutor Walker, are you ready on that 8:30 or 8:35 matter?
I believe all matters are ready, Judge.
All right, let's do it. And then, Mr. Patricola, I'm going to call your case. He is physically in the courthouse. All right, let me do these few cases and then I'll call you all. All right, very good. I'm ready on in the matter of Jamal Ahmed, SP 1521685, counts 2 and 3. For the people,
Shannon Walker, P53794. On behalf of the people, I have an opportunity to discuss this matter with the officer who is present. Officer, there you are. Could you put your name and badge number on the record, please?
Officer Sergeant Ibrahimovic, S1417.
all right, good morning to you.
Sergeant, Judge, Sergeant.
I just
Yes. All right, and then for the respondent,
Clay Miller, PH6291, standing in for, I believe it's attorney Lawrence Iwasal, standing in for him and here on behalf of Mr. Ahmed.
all right, wonderful. How are we proceeding today?
Judge, the people move to amend count 2 to blockading traffic and would dismiss count 3.
All right, so the respondent will enter a plea of responsible for, I don't know what this is, these initials, what are they?
Driving in an unsafe manner, Judge.
Oh, count 2, I'm sorry, I thought I'm looking at count 3. So they will plead responsible to driving in an unsafe manner, and then the remaining matter, I'll amend it to blockading traffic, and the remaining matter will be dismissed upon full payment of the fines associated with count 2. Counsel, is that your understanding?
Yes, that is, Judge. That is. Thank you.
Thank you. Then I'm entering that plea of responsible. The charge is amended to blockading traffic. The statutory fine is $175. How much time does your client need to get it paid? Can I get a ticket?
2 weeks should be plenty, Judge.
All right, awesome. Then I'm going to schedule this for a review. I'll schedule it for Friday, February 23rd, 2024 at 10:30 a.m. As long as your client gets it paid before that date, no one needs to appear. If your client fails to get it paid, then you or your client needs to appear on that date at that time. Otherwise, the original charge will be reinstated and a default judgment will be entered as to both matters. Okay?
Understood, Judge. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Thank you.
thank you, guys.
Count 2. All right, and then the other one you're gonna
Your Honor,
schedule for a
just-
review. Yeah, count
Just so
3.
the court's aware.
February 23rd is a
Okay,
Friday.
thank you.
Yeah, I'm like, ooh. All right, very good, and that's, it's 10:30.
Yes, thank you.
All right, I'm ready for the next matter. I have for last name Al Sharif, SX 429600001.
Judge, this is a state matter. However, no officer has appeared. There's no officer in the breakout room.
All right, thank you. Is there a respondent or an attorney on behalf
Yes,
of the
Judge.
respondent?
Yes, I'm here on behalf of the respondent as well. Clay Miller, PH6291, standing in for attorney Ryan Hill, here on behalf of the respondent.
All right, thank you. I'm satisfied that I've given the officers, because the attorneys got me on in here early this morning. I'm satisfied I've given them enough time to appear. I am dismissing the matter without prejudice. Thank you, counsel.
Thank you, Judge, very
All
much.
right. All right, I have one more matter that I need to call, and that is for Nasim Ahmed, SP 153-71551.
Shannon Walker on behalf of the people. Judge Corporal Hampton did check in. He had a in-person trial in federal court, so he did have to leave to go there. I had an opportunity to talk to counsel. We're asking this court to allow his client to take the better driver improvement class and come back, and we will offer a plea.
All right, counsel, your appearance.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Scott Colassa, standing in for Attorney of Record Jack Jaffe on behalf of Nasim Ahmad.
All right, thank you, counsel. I am going to allow your client to take the Better Drivers course. Please contact my clerk so that you can get the information as well as the form with all of the pertinent information on it. And I need to sign that form as well. And so I'll have you do that. How much time do you need for your client to get this completed?
I mean, generally they're 10-hour courses, so I would say maybe a month out.
Okay, I don't know if this one is a 10-hour course, but okay, we'll do a month. All right, I will schedule this for hearing on, I'll actually go out to March 14th, 2024, and that will be at 8:30 a.m.
Your Honor, could I have another day? Our office has multiple in-persons that day at the same time.
Okay. All right, can you do then March the 7th, which is actually the 4 weeks? Can you do March 7th?
Yes, that would work.
All right, so I'll adjourn it to March 7th, 2024, and that will be at 8:30 a.m. Anything else for my consideration?
Nothing from defense, Your Honor.
Nothing for people.
All right, thank you all. Thank you, Ms. Walker, for getting those out the way. I appreciate you.
Judge, I'll be back
All
at
right.
10.
All right, yes, ma'am. Okay, come on, Mr. Petricola, we are ready for you. I have for Mr. Petricola case number C211336A. Mr. Petricola, state your full name for me.
Vincent Adam Petricola.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
All right, how are you today, Mr. Petricola?
I'm doing great.
That's good. Listen, what's going on with your garden in the winter months?
It's just sitting there.
It's sitting there. Do you at least go out and make sure they don't throw trash in it and all that good stuff?
Yeah, I drove by last week. Everything's okay. And then on my way to work, I'll stop by too and see. But yeah, I try to keep it debris free as much as possible, but it's daily. I mean, stuff is just popping up over there. But I do
Yeah.
my best to keep it looking decent.
Well, we appreciate you. And then when do you get back out in that garden?
As soon as that weather comes back.
Weather breaks.
Get in it.
All right, very good, very good. Mr. Petricola, I thought that you were going to go and visit your mom and some family members.
It didn't happen because the weather was really bad.
Oh, okay.
So I was supposed to fly to Buffalo, that's what Buffalo, and they got hit with that real bad snowstorm. So it got rescheduled for April.
All right, very good. But you're staying connected, right?
Oh, yeah.
Very good. Did they notice anything different about you?
No, I mean, it's pretty much the same. I mean, I stay in touch with them and make sure they're good and we have a good relationship anyway, so it stays pretty much on the level.
All right, very good. But you noticed some things different about you, right?
I feel great every day.
Yes, very good. And so are you embracing this as a lifestyle or are you just trying to get through probation?
No, this is lifestyle.
I love it.
It's over.
I love it.
My life is really just starting and all the good things are happening because of my sobriety. And
Yes.
I really don't want that to stop.
Yes, you owe that to yourself. It's only going to get better, Mr. Patricola.
Yeah, and it's been easier than I thought. I mean, I think the good feelings that come from doing good things, really take over. You know, it's just like, yeah, I know I'm on the right path. I feel good this way.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. All right, and so we talked about you in staffing, and I'm very proud of the fact of you that you are able to maintain your employment. And I know what kind of environment that you work in, and you still work this program.
Absolutely, and like I said, I realized that to me, music is everything, and that's my whole life, and people and community are also my life. So I need to be present, and I need to be good at what I'm doing to accomplish and do great things. You know, I can't, you know, that's more important than anything. So I'm not here to ruin anybody's party. I'm just here to be sure that I can do what I can do to help people. And,
Yes,
you know, that's why I'm here.
yes, awesome, awesome.
I'm in OG status now. So.
You in OG status because you're in phase 5, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yes, we need you. You heard that, Mr. Griffin? He's in OG status.
Yeah, I like
love it.
that.
Yes. All right. What questions or issues do you have for the team this morning?
No, you guys are all pros, and I know all the people that you help, and it's amazing. So just you guys keep up the good work. You always tell me to keep up the good work. You always keep up the good work too.
Thank you, Mr. Patricola. Listen, and what's even more amazing is when people realize that there is help available and they accept that help.
Oh, yeah, you guys.
Yes, and that's what you've done. And so we appreciate you.
Oh, back at you.
Yes, sir. Listen, Mr. Griffin, we also talked about reducing his testing to 1 time per month random as he's in phase 5. I'm sorry, per week. Did I say month? I probably said month.
Yeah, per
But
week.
it's 1 time per week. Yes, 1 time per week.
Sure.
So still need you to call every day.
Okay.
But, and if something's off, your color drops, just go test anyways.
Okay.
Let Mr. Griffin know, and he may say to you, well, the judge ordered an extra test.
Sure.
All right, but we're gonna reduce you.
So we're good.
Yes, you are good. You are very good.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Griffin, what do you want to add?
And Judge, he also has the interlock. There's been no violations with his interlock. He's doing great with the interlock, and he's in compliance with everything at this time. He's almost at the end too. So I have, since he came into the program, he needed the help, and he just been great to work with this whole program. Anytime, anything, he just did what he was told to do, and he did extra. He knows his sobriety depended on a lot of things. So I believe that he would continue this as a lifetime change because he seems to be in a great place.
Yes, very good. Anything from any of the other team members as to Mr. Patricola?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Mr. Patricola, thank you for coming into the building. You come in regularly for your sessions.
Yes.
And we appreciate that. Keep up the good work. You have a great attitude. You're close to completing our program. We're proud of you. Be proud of yourself. So we know it's not easy, but you're doing a great job. Thank you, sir, and have a good day. Be safe.
Thank you so much.
All right, very good. Any questions, Mr. Patricola? If no questions, I am going to give you your next dates. You'll have your consultation on February 29th. We'll schedule it for 1:30.
Sounds great.
And then you'll see me, and you're always welcome to come into the court on March 7th. And would you like that early morning, earlier better or later?
Earlier is better.
All right.
Work, so it's earlier better.
All right, then I will keep you at 8:45 and I will see you then, okay?
Thank you.
All right, enjoy the rest of your day.
Okay, you too.
And good to see you.
As well.
All right, good morning, Mr. Williams and your guests. Good morning to both of you. Good morning. Now, Mr. Williams, this is supposed to be a good day for you, so don't mean mug me. Smile while you're in here. Yeah, thank you.
I got bad contacts in my eyes.
That don't have nothing to do with your mouth smiling. Yeah, thank you. All right. Well, you better get that taken care of. That's not good.
Yeah, I've been trying to.
Okay.
Take care of this and all that.
All right. All right, let's keep going. I'm going to go to Mr. Glassbrook. I have case number Z808-6761. Good morning, Mr. Glassbrook. Uh-oh, Mr. Glassbrook, you've been waiting so patiently. Now we can't
Good
hear
morning,
you.
Judge.
Now I can hear you. Good morning.
There we go. Good morning.
How are you this morning?
I came into work. I'm going to go get a COVID test. My sister tested positive, and I just started feeling under the weather this morning, so I'm going to get checked out.
All right. Can you do me a big favor? I needed you to do me a real big favor. Can you hear me? Uh-oh.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Yes.
I need you to put on a mask until you know what's going on when you go out, okay?
For sure. I think I have that. I'm trying to get closer to the Wi-Fi. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Did you hear my
This might
request?
be better. Can you hear me better?
I can.
Wear a mask.
Did you hear my
Yes, ma'am.
request?
He said yes, ma'am.
You did?
Yes, yeah, wear a mask.
All right.
Yeah.
When you go out, please do us all a
Yes,
favor.
ma'am.
All right, very good. Well, I hope you feel better. I hope it's not COVID. And I hope that you are vaccinated, boosted, and all of that good stuff, because there's a fighting chance for you, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. How are things going with your daughter?
Good. I was supposed to have her this weekend, but since my sister got COVID, we had to cancel, and we're just trying to keep everybody safe. But she's growing like a weed. It's amazing.
And you are enjoying this time with her, aren't you?
Oh my gosh, I can't even explain how much.
I bet you can't. Very good. And so you know that working this program has been beneficial to you, right, Mr. Glassbrook?
Oh, totally. Yeah, everything's went a complete 180.
Yes, sir. All right. And is there anything that you need us to do or to assist you with to keep you moving forward, to keep you progressing?
Not at this time. I think I've adapted pretty well, and I got a good group in my corner, and I'm past it now, I think.
All right. Now, it's still important for you to do that aftercare. I know that you are in phase 4. We talked about that a little bit. We want to make sure that you are continuing to see your provider. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And Mr. Griffin, I have a note that you all, with Ms. Price, you all are going to make sure that he gets connected to his aftercare and continue to do that aftercare, even though he's in phase 4.
Right, Judge. Yep.
All right. Very good. Very good. All right. What questions do you have for us today or concerns?
None. I just spoke with Mr. Griffin a couple days ago, and we went over a few things, and I think we're all pretty well up to date.
All right. Very good. Tell me something that you've learned about yourself, about sobriety, about life since the last time I've seen you.
It's easier to cope with stuff. Like, I think we've gone down this road before. Just when you hit a hiccup somewhere, it's easy to not get as frustrated. The alcohol was really a bad route to go down.
Yes. So it's easier to cope, make better decisions when you're not using alcohol. Is that correct?
Absolutely.
All right. Very good. Mr. Griffin, what do you have for Mr. Glassbrook? I have him in phase 4.
Yep, Judge, I would like for him to go in a breakout room with one of the attorneys. I sent over his driving record. He's going to have to come through us to get a restricted license, but it's looking like one of the cases is not abstracted. So I don't know how Mr. Piker or Ms. Gree, it looked like it may be the 36th District Court case that hasn't been abstracted because it's showing that he's not eligible for the sobriety court license, but he does have 2 drinking and driving cases. So I don't know if it's something on our end or is it something at his other court, but I sent the driving record over. So I'd like the attorney to look at it. So if it's us, we can get that abstracted so he can be eligible for the restricted license and we can start working on that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And so, Ms. Mack, if you could send
I
The
sent it already,
SOS.
Judge. I sent
Oh,
it
you've
already.
already sent that?
Yeah, they
Oh,
have it.
thank you, Mr. Griffin. Thank you. All right, and so, Mr. Glassbrook, do you have time to go in a breakout room with one of the attorneys to talk about getting your license?
Actually, I was just going to bring it up. I'm kind of in a real pinch of time right now. If there's any way I can do it like tomorrow, later this afternoon. I'm really pinched right now. I apologize.
Okay.
Well, I'll follow back up with
Understood.
you. Well, I just want to know which case need to be abstracted because one of the cases is not showing. So if we can get that figured out, we can get started. And I think it's our 36th district court case that need to be abstracted. So I don't know if that's something Ms. Mack does or how that works, but the case is not showing up as the Secretary of State.
All right, so this is what we'll do. We're gonna release you. I'm gonna give you your next dates. I'm gonna have the attorneys, if you all could look at that. And then Mr. Griffin, we don't have to wait, we don't have to wait till
Right.
his next court date.
Right.
Let's update him, let's get him in that process. If it's something on 36 district courts in that needs to be done, let's get it done immediately so that
Okay.
he can get that license, okay? He's been doing exceptionally well. All right. And so with that, I'm gonna give you your dates, Mr. Glassbrook. You will have a consultation with Mr. Griffin on February the 22nd. You will come back to see me on February the 29th. Does 8:45 work better for you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, then I am going to schedule you for 8:45 a.m. on Zoom unless Mr. Griffin tells you otherwise, okay?
Sounds good.
All right, very good. And thank you, Mr. Reader, Mr. Vikings, whoever's gonna look into that. Let's get him squared away.
Yes, Judge, we'll
Yes, sir.
handle it. It does appear as though the 36 needs to abstract his conviction.
All right, Ms. Mack, who's responsible for doing that?
I'll find out.
All right, very good. Let's get, if we can get that done today, that would be great. All right, very good. So Mr. Griffin will get with you. I'm asking for that to be done today. So Mr. Griffin will get with you so that you can get in that process to get that restricted license, okay?
Yeah, well, Judge, I think it was Felicia Lyles. I don't know if she still do it because I think we had some people some while back. I think it was Miss Felicia Lyles, if she still does that, the abstract for the Secretary of State.
Okay. All right, Ms. Mack will find out. She'll
Okay.
find out. All right, thank you. All right, Mr. Glassbrook, get back to work. Good to see you. Take
You
good
too.
care of yourself, okay? Hope you
Yes,
feel
ma'am.
better.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye. Okay, I had a couple of 8:45 matters that I have not seen. The individuals for Alfonso Davis Jr. And then I'm going to do Mr. Derek Williams. Does anybody know where Alfonso Davis Jr. is?
He was on.
Your Honor, he was on, I contacted Lakebridge and they said that he was, on the screen and she could hear, Mr. Williams said he could hear you talking. So I don't know where he went, if his phone got disconnected or if he's in the waiting room now.
He's not in the waiting room.
No, okay, so I'll reach back out, but he
Okay.
was on here, Mr. Davis sometime.
All right, have you sent Ms. Langford? Is Ms. Langford here?
She's here, Your Honor.
Good morning.
Hi, good morning. I did want to connect her with Ms. Price, but it doesn't appear Ms. Price is here because, she's got to get on the 1-800 number.
Is she still working though, Ms.?
I'm not sure.
Can you find out from your supervisor if she's working or from Mr. Wade, and she can still coordinate that
Okay.
for her to get on?
Thank
All
you,
right.
Your Honor. And then she still needs to see the attorney, and she has gone to drop.
She has not or has?
She has. She's already gone to drop.
Wonderful. So let's get her set up to go in the conference room.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
All right, very good. Let's see, where did Mr. Williams go? I told him I was ready to call his case. He went to the restroom.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Let's go. I have some folks that are in the waiting room. If we could let them in, that would be great. For our non-15s. Come on, Mr. Williams, you can come on to the podium.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Mr. Bassi, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm just crashing the party a little bit early.
I see that. Have you talked with the prosecutor?
I did. Judge, we're just asking for an adjournment on our case. I know it's a pretrial, and I know you adjourning cases, but they sent me this file that I'm not tech savvy, so I don't know how to open up these videos. So I just needed some time to go over the videos.
All right. Well, give me your client's name. Is it Al Watan?
Yes.
All right. Al Watan had 5 cases today. And so you all are asking for an adjournment. And how long of an adjournment do you need?
Just 2 or 3 weeks. The 22nd, 29th.
All right. So let me look at my 22nd. The 22nd is a better day for me. And so that's what I'll adjourn it to. So let me call the case right now. I have SP 150-14652, SP 149-93991, SP 150-14651. I also have case number SP 150-14653 and SP 149-71281. Counsel, your appearance for Tahir Al Watan.
Good morning, Your Honor. Hassan Bazi on behalf of Mr. Al Watan. I'm asking to waive my client's presence, Your Honor. I'm also asking for an adjournment till February 22nd.
All right, I will adjourn this matter to February 22nd, 2024, and it will be scheduled for 10:45 a.m. Thank you, Attorney Bazzi.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
Right. You do the same. Good to see you. All right. I am ready on Derek Williams. Did you run Mr. Williams for me, Miss Matt?
I will.
All right. Thank you. I have case number Z808-2461. Mr. Williams, state your full name for the record.
Derek Williams.
Good morning, Mr. Williams. How are you this morning? You doing good? Why are you doing that with your hands? Are you nervous this morning? Oh, okay. I'm like, what you nervous for? Now, you know, when you're in trouble, I can see, I'm like, you done been in trouble when you haven't been doing that with your hands. Today is a good day for you. And so you good, other than the contacts are giving you the blues on this morning. Mr. Williams, you know, this has been a long journey for you, right? You came into this program and the first thing you told me about yourself was that I have a bad attitude. How's your attitude? That was the first thing you said about your own self. How's your attitude now that you have been with us over a year?
I should increase, like, to be for the better.
Yes, sir. Your attitude is so, you did, let me just confirm for you. I didn't do that at the beginning, but you did have a bad attitude. Nothing was good, nothing was right, nothing made you happy. You complained about everything. You was hungry. Yeah, it was everything. But as you continue to work the program, I noticed a change in your attitude. You became a little more patient. Am I correct in my assessment? Yes. You became willing to give things a try, even though you may not have tried them before in the past. Am I right?
Yes.
All right. And you also was a little more patient with yourself. If you didn't get it right the first time, you didn't fall out. You got back in there and continue to work at it. Am I right in my assessment?
Yes.
All right. Those are all things, Mr. Williams, that's going to help you in life in general. Not only do you have to be patient with other people, but you also have to be patient with yourself, right? Because if you're not, you'll give up, you'll walk away. I think we went through that a little bit in the beginning. But if you're patient with yourself and you just stay the course, things have a way of working out. Is that correct?
Right.
All right. So those are the things I learned about you in this process. What are some things you learned about yourself through this process?
Well, like you said, being patient, attitude got better.
Yes. What did you learn about what brought you here?
Well, I learned that what I was doing was not good.
It wasn't good. And so have you
kind of led me to this point, you know, driving.
Yes.
Like, and that's like very serious because I could have harmed myself and others.
Yes.
If anything, you know, like as far as the accident.
Yes.
I did that.
And Mr. Williams, not only could you have harmed yourself or someone else, but you could have changed your life forever. Because if you harm someone else, you could end up at Third Circuit which you would have a felony and you could be in somebody's prison cell.
Right.
And so, or, you know, incapacitated yourself. I will never forget, we had the gentleman that was drunk driving, and I know his name, I won't call it. I can't remember whose case it was, but then he ended up getting hit by a drunk driver. He was walking from a party where he had taken a drink, but in his mind, yeah, I'm in violation, but at least I'm not driving. And he got hit by a drunk driver. And his life was totally devastated. Pins and surgeries and head injuries and all of those things. And it was the irony of he came into the program because he was drinking and driving and being irresponsible and not dealing with his issues with alcohol. And then someone else changed his life forever because of the same reason. And so you are truly, I feel that everyone that stands before me, especially on the drinking and driving cases, that you are one of the fortunate ones. You get to walk in, you get to walk out. And so I am so proud of you that you decided to stay and work this program. I know in the beginning you really wanted to quit, but I'm glad that you stayed. I hope that you have learned some coping mechanisms as opposed to picking up, because drinking and driving is not the only issue that we have to be concerned about. It's about using alcohol to numb pain, using feeling that you have to use alcohol to have a good time, using alcohol to the degree that it impairs your ability to make good decisions. I hope that you have learned some mechanisms, some coping skills to help you to not ever do that. It's not just get behind the wheel of the car.
Right.
Have you?
Have I got behind the wheel of the
No, no, no. Have you learned some coping mechanisms instead of picking up alcohol to respond to life challenges, that you'll do something else?
I did, but I just think about like, how I ended here, where I started, as far as this.
I can't hear you. Speaking that mic.
I think about how I ended here and how I ended up here and how it started in the beginning.
Right, but what I'm trying to get you to see, and I hope that you will see it, is that this case is not just about drinking and driving. It's about utilizing alcohol to the point that it impairs your ability to make good decisions, good choices for yourself. And so I hope that as you go through life, whether you ever get behind the wheel of a car, that you will remember some of the things that you've learned so that alcohol won't be your go-to.
Right.
Can I count on you for that? All right, very good. Ms. Cleveland, you should have connected him, through Ms. Price, to his aftercare. And so has he been given his aftercare plan?
Yes, Your Honor, we have developed an aftercare plan for him, and I just have to confirm with Ms. Price, but we were in discussion, Your Honor.
All right, very good. Listen, that aftercare plan is going to be given to you today. I can't make you do it because I'm going to lose jurisdiction over you today. But when you look back from where you started and where you are today, I hope that you will follow that aftercare plan so that you can continue to soar. How does that sound?
Yes, I will.
I thank you. Your word.
I'll be better for myself.
It's for yourself.
Yes, really.
Yes, sir. It's not for me. It's going to be for you.
Exactly.
All right. Who do you have with you today?
Oh, that's okay.
Oh, good morning. Does she have a name? My name is Nzinka. Good morning to you. Thank you for coming with Mr. Williams on this morning. Yes, today is a good day for him. All right, Mr. Williams, housing is stable?
I can say, yes, matter of fact. It's stable.
All right, and who gets to determine whether your housing is stable and it stays stable? Who gets to determine that?
Me.
Right. Stable housing, you know, is very critical for you to continue to make the progress that you've been making over the last 18 months or 14 months, right?
Yes.
That's critical. Remember, I said that. When people bounce around, it causes instability in other areas of their lives. And so I need you to maintain your stable housing, okay? Can I get you to do that? And if you run into an issue with that, I need you to reach out. We never throw you away because you're leaving us. Never, ever, ever. You can always pick up the phone, walk into this courtroom, Zoom into this courtroom. We never, ever throw you away. So if you hit a bump in the road, you need a little guidance, we don't have jurisdiction over you, but we'll certainly connect you with resources and give you some guidance, encourage you, fuss at you, whatever you need to get you back on track, okay?
You said that too.
What'd you say?
I said, I'm glad you said that too.
Yes, sir. We will do that. Oh, I'm a professional fusser, so I'll be glad to, Yes, sir. All right. I'm going to hear from Ms. Cleveland as to why she is recommending you for completion on today.
Thank you, Your Honor. Tosha Cleveland, case manager for specialty court and for Mr. Derek Williams. Your Honor, I respectfully move this court to discharge Mr. Derek Williams from probation for the following reasons. Although Mr. Williams, he has been in the program for 24 months, Your Honor.
Where I get 18 from? Go ahead.
Yes.
24.
And I know there has been times when Mr. Williams has had actually coming into the program was a challenge, and then he's had some intermittent challenges along the way, Your Honor. I wholeheartedly recognize that, and I think Mr. Williams recognizes that as well. But I would like to say Mr. Williams has engaged with this program still in a meaningful way, Your Honor. Mr. Williams' completion of our specialty court conditions involves successful completion of over 40 hours of community service. He completed the ARM program, the sobriety court weekend, and was there and present and actually enjoyed and learned from that program, Your Honor. He has paid his fines and costs, to his best ability and almost in full, Your Honor. There is going to be giving some credit for.
Yes, Ms. Mack, he is going to receive community service for his, I am going to allow him to use his community service hours that he's worked in excess of his 40 to cover his remaining balance, and so he will be paid in full.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, all right.
And he has regained his license. However, he did not pay his $45 reinstatement fee, and I investigated that. So that's something that he's going to have to do to get it fully back into his possession.
I need you to do that.
Yes, but every other aspect of getting it was taken care of by Mr. Williams prior to this day. He has completed the sobriety video. He has completed alcohol, highway, and safety. He has completed all the other requirements the Honorable Shannon A. Holmes has ordered for him to complete throughout this program. Mr. Williams has submitted his exit survey, and he did receive information from me regarding the necessary aftercare, which he will engage with the Care of Detroit and the Alana Club and myself, Your Honor, as a case manager, because I do want him to continue to engage with me in the sense of if he needs anything or if he has any struggle.
Yes.
I have formed a affinity and a bond with Mr. Williams because he always sought me out for advice and for help. And I've tried very, very hard to steer him and put him on the right path, doing the right things. And I think, honestly, towards the end of the program, something must have really hit for him as far as a realization of going forward and making good progress. I would also like to mention that I told the court previously, or reported to the court previously, that he has been in 266 days of sobriety.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. Yeah.
So the entire specialty court team would like to congratulate Mr. Williams on this great achievement, and we will all want to wish you continued success in the future.
And we thank you, Ms. Cleveland. Listen, and we also want to invite you to participate in our graduation this year, our big graduation that you've been a spectator. We want you to be a participant this year so you can receive those nice gifts too that they get in those gift bags and eat that good food that we serve.
Yes.
And so keep in touch with Ms. Cleveland. We'd love for you to come back and join us. Okay? All right, very good. Let me hear from the attorney. Who's doing Mr. Williams?
I will, Judge. Thank you. Judge, I'm going to make a motion to close this matter with improvement. Can't be dismissed. But before I do that, I'd like to make a few remarks, if I may. Congratulations, Mr. Williams, on the job. Well done. Thank you for participating in our program. We know it's not easy. It wasn't intended to be easy. What we hoped to do was to help you change some behavior and give you some tools for the rest of your life. And I hope we've accomplished that. It's been a pleasure working with you, sir. Long life. Keep up the good work. Be safe. At this time, Judge, I would make a motion to close this matter with improvement. And thank you, Mr. Williams, again for participating in the program. Have a good day, sir.
And Judge, if I might add, Mr. Williams, you've done a great job. You turned things around. We are so proud of you. We only wish you the best, and we know there'll be great things for Mr. Williams in the future. We know that. Keep up the great work, sir.
Thank you.
All right, I need everybody in the courtroom to join me in celebrating Derek Williams on his successful completion of our program. Congratulations, sir. You are off to a great start. I hope only the best for you, Mr. Williams. Just remember the things that you've learned. You've seen yourself transform into the person that you are today. That means it's always been on the inside of you. It's just up to you to tap into it, okay? All right, you are all set, sir. All right, you're very welcome. I've signed off on his documents as well. Ms. Mack, those are his documents. Good morning, Mr. Morgan. Yes, excellent job. Yes, good morning.
Your docket's for the 27th.
I am ready. I'm ready on for the 9:15 matters. And I have 3 individuals that are up for 9:15. Doesn't look like anybody's at work, or is there someone at work? Who's at work? Nobody? All right, let's do it. I'm gonna go down the list. Do I have the interpreter here? I thought I saw an
Yes.
interpreter.
Yes,
I'd like to
I'm here.
start with the interpreter's case. Good morning to you. Please raise
Good
your
morning.
right hand. Do you swear or affirm that you will interpret the words as spoken by the parties in today's proceedings, and that you will do so completely and accurately without any additions or deletions, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you. Please state your name as well as your qualifications.
I'm Ms. Frank Boppel. I'm a qualified Spanish interpreter in the state of Michigan.
All right, good morning to you, Mr. Boppel.
Good morning.
I am going to start off this morning with Ms. Cynthia Gonzalez Servin. I have case number U6567763. Please have her unmute and state her full name for the record.
Señora González, por favor, diga su nombre completo.
Hola, buenos días. Mi nombre es Cintia González Servín.
Good morning. My name is Cynthia González Servin.
All right, good morning, Ms. Gonzalez Servin. How are you doing this morning?
Buenos días, señora González. ¿Cómo le va esta mañana?
Muy bien, gracias a Dios. ¿Y a ustedes qué tal?
Very good, thanks to God. And how are you?
I am doing very well, thank you.
Estoy muy bien, gracias.
Listen, you are doing extremely well in the program. You have exceeded 30 days of sobriety, is that correct?
Usted le va muy bien en el programa. Usted ya está más allá de 30 días de no tomar, ¿es correcto?
Sí, es correcto.
That's correct, yes.
I am so proud of you. How are you feeling about your sobriety so far?
Estoy muy orgullosa de usted. ¿Cómo se está sintiendo sobre su sobriedad hasta ahora?
Muy bien, de lujo, estoy de maravilla. Gracias.
Very well. I feel excellent. Thank you.
All right, very good. I want you to keep working at it. How are you doing with your sessions with your counselor?
Muy bien, quiero que siga trabajando así. ¿Cómo le va con sus sesiones con consejería?
Bien, me va muy bien. Estoy aprendiendo muchas cosas y me enseña muchas cosas.
Well, very well. I'm learning lots of things, and they teach me lots of things.
All right, is there something that you've learned about yourself or about this journey that you're on with us right now that you can share with the court?
¿Hay algo que usted ha aprendido sobre usted o sobre su camino que puede compartir con el tribunal?
Claro que sí. Me siento muy feliz, muy contenta de tener este nuevo paso, de aprender que se puede llevar una vida mejor sin el alcohol.
Yes, of course. I'm very happy, very content, and I'm learning that I can have a better life and be happy without alcohol.
All right, very good, very good. I appreciate the fact that you are going to your sessions and that you are engaging in your sessions, and I want to encourage you to continue to do so.
Muy bien, me alegro mucho que usted está enganchado en sus sesiones, está participando y le pido que siga haciéndolo.
Claro que sí.
Of course.
All right, how are things going with the food truck?
¿Cómo le va con el camión de la comida?
Muy bien, tenemos ahorita mucha gente porque el clima nos ha dejado trabajar, gracias a Dios, y todo va perfecto.
Yeah, it's going well. We have lots of people because the weather's been kind of favorable, so it's been great.
All right, very good. Ms. Gonzalez Servin, do you have any questions or concerns or issues that you need to raise with me on today?
Muy bien, señora González Servín, ¿usted tiene alguna pregunta, algún comentario o algo que me quiera hacer saber?
Sí, quisiera preguntar sobre Nicole Price. Am, Cuando voy con mi conserjería Latino Family Services, ella pregunta sobre mis datos, y yo he dado la respuesta de que sí los tomen. Quiero saber quién es.
Yes, I have a question. There's a Nicole Bryan and
Price.
Bryce, and she's in the Latin Family Services, and she's asked for my information, and I'm not sure who she is.
Miss Nicole Price is the court's clinical assessor. And so she is the person that monitors the type of counseling that you're receiving to make sure that you're getting the appropriate level of care. And so I do need you to do a release so that Miss Price can receive that information.
Si la señora Nicole Price es la asesora clínica del tribunal y ella se asegura que usted tiene los servicios correctos y que va a la consejería, así que es importante que dé su acuerdo para que se pueda dar la información a ella.
Sí, de hecho, siempre doy el acuerdo, siempre digo que sí, nada más no sé si mi consejera sí le dé mi información, o sea, yo siempre estoy diciendo el sí, pero no sé cuál sea el problema entre ellas dos.
Yeah, I don't know. I've always signed the waiver, so, but I don't know why they keep asking me. I haven't heard anything since then.
All right, we need to make sure, Mr. Yancey, that Ms. Price is on that waiver as the person that they are to release that information to.
Okay. Señora Yancy, tenemos que asegurarnos que la señora Price está en el acuerdo para que ella pueda conseguir la información.
Sí, sí, quiero que ella tenga mi información para que también mi consejera se la dé a ella.
Yeah, I would like for her to have my information and that my counselor forwards it to her.
All right, very good. And just know that they do not tell us what you are talking about in counseling. We're making sure that you stay engaged, that you're receiving the right level of care, and that you are actively attending and participating. Okay?
Y solamente para asegurarme que ellos no les dicen de qué hablan ustedes, esto que era privado, solamente que usted está enganchado y que está participando en el programa.
Okay.
All right, very good. Do you have any other questions for me this morning?
¿Tiene alguna otra pregunta para mí esta mañana?
No, por el momento no, gracias.
No, not right now. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Yancey, you reported that Ms. Gonzalez-Servin is in compliance. Is there anything additional that you need to report?
Señora Yancy, usted nos dijo que ella estaba cumpliendo con todo. ¿Hay algo más que no quiere decir ahora?
I don't believe so, Your Honor. She's in full compliance at this time with all her phase requirements.
Está cumpliendo con todos los requerimientos por ahora.
All right, very good. She is in phase 1. And so, Mr. Yancey, I'm going to schedule the dates as follows. Let's see, she will have a consultation with you on February 15th. And that will be at 1:30. Mr. Yancey, do you need the interpreter?
Ella está en la fase 1, así que lo primero que vamos a hacer es una cita para una consultación con usted, que es el 15 de febrero a la 1:30. Señor Yancy, ¿usted va a necesitar un intérprete?
Your Honor, for the consultation, no, I do not.
Para esa sesión no lo necesito.
All right. And then the next court date is going to be on the 22nd of February. And that will be at 9:15 a.m.
Y la próxima cita en el tribunal va a ser el 22 de febrero a las 9:15 de la mañana.
¿Por Zoom?
¿Through Zoom?
Yes, through Zoom, unless Mr. Yancey tells you otherwise.
Si es por Zoom, si no, el señor Yancy no le indica otra cosa.
Okay.
All right.
Gracias.
Thank you. It's so good to see you. Thank you, Mr. Bopple. Ms. Gonzalez, servant is excused.
Okay, muchas gracias. Es tan bueno verla y que ya se puede desconectar.
Gracias, que tengan buen día.
Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.
You too. Thank you.
Usted también. Gracias.
All right. I am ready now to go to Mr. Buckerfield. I have for Mr. Buckerfield case number 230-581-2101. Mr. Buckerfield, please unmute and state your full name for me.
I am Brian Buckerfield.
All right, good morning to you, Mr. Buckerfield. How are you today?
Good morning to you. I'm blessed.
Yes, you are. How are things going with you and working your program?
Everything is going great. I have no complaints. You know, been staying busy, working, paying on my fines, doing my counseling, you know, keeping things simple and keeping things one day at a time. And I have no complaints. Everything's going great.
All right, very good. Have you been able to stay focused on your goals as far as what you hope to accomplish in this program?
Yeah, I have been focusing on my goals and they're going well.
All right, very good. Is there anything that we can do to assist you with respect to achieving or accomplishing your goals?
As of right now, no.
Okay, all right. We are in the second month of 2024. Tell me a goal that you've been working on and that you've made progress or that you have accomplished.
Paying on my fines, trying to get them paid off. I'm down to $400, and as today, I'm going to be getting my final payment in the mail, so I will be paid off on my fines. That was one of my big goals.
All right, very good, very good. How are things going with Mr. Anderson?
Going well. He canceled a couple of times. I think he had health issues, but we're scheduled again on the 16th at 9 a.m. So I think everything's okay.
All right. Are you clicking with him?
Yeah, I really like Jacob. Yeah.
Okay, very good. Very good. I just want to encourage you to continue to be open and honest and show up and engage so you can get everything that you're supposed to get out of this program, okay? And it's out of the services that he's offering.
Yeah.
All right, very good. Do you have any questions or concerns or issues that you'd like to bring to my attention?
Not right now, no.
All right, very good. Ms. Harris, you reported that I don't know if you placed your appearance on the record this morning. Ms. Harris, I don't know if I've seen you. Good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor. Angel Harris, case manager for specialty court.
All right, thank you. Good morning. Ms. Harris, you reported that Mr. Buckerfield is in compliance. Is there anything additional that you need to add?
No, Your Honor, he is in compliance. He's doing well. I did, just thinking, I was wondering if we could just give him an incentive, just maybe next time we can hear his case first or something. He's just been so proactive, and his the energy he's put into just staying positive, to being on time for everything, and really just stepping up when it comes to making his payments, because it was very overwhelming at first to him when he looked at it, and he was just starting to get back to work at that time. But he has made it a priority to send in something towards his fines and costs every week since he started working again. And I just think that that's commendable, because he's got his priorities straight.
It certainly is. And I want to, at this time, not only will we set him up to be first on the docket, but I'm also want everybody to join me in giving Mr. Buckerfield a judicial applause. Mr. Buckerfield, you're doing a great job. Hang in there. Yes.
Thank you.
And so, Ms. Harris, what I will do is he's in phase 2. And so I will schedule him to come back on the 22nd of February. And I'm going to put him on for 8:35 a.m. So get on so you can be first, all right?
All right. Thank you.
All right, you are in great shape, Mr. Fikens. Was there anything you wanted to add as to Mr. Buckerfield?
Judge, the only thing I'd like to say is we are proud of you, sir. Keep up the great work. You're doing a good job.
Thank you.
All right, very good. Mr. Buckerfield, you are all set. Enjoy the rest of your week. Have a great weekend. And just know we're here if you need us, okay?
Thank you. You have a great weekend too.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye.
All right. All right, I am ready for Mr. Ross, Anthony Ross. I have case number U413-72717. Mr. Ross, unmute and state your name for me.
Hi, it's Anthony Ross.
How are you this morning?
Doing pretty good. How about yourself?
I am doing very well. It's good to see you. You're always smiling. Mr. Ross, are things going well with you?
Yeah, things have been going really well, actually. Therapy's going good. I feel like I'm breaking through a lot of things. Not too long ago, I fell back to depression just a little bit, but then therapy just helped me pull right back out of it and just keep pushing forward, find my focus and my priorities and just have them reorganized, you know.
All right, very good. And you have an open and honest relationship with your counselor?
Yeah, me and Callie are really cool. We made a pretty good bond this last couple of weeks being in her class, and I like it a lot. It helps. I might extend it just for help outside of the therapy and see if it what else I could do in her class.
I love it. I love it. Listen, those are good things because when you know that you need something or something's working for you, don't be afraid to do it. You don't need a court order from me to do things that are positive things that are working well for you and benefiting you, okay?
Yeah.
All right, because that's what you're gonna have to do when you leave me. When I can no longer do orders and say you have to do this and this and this. You're gonna have to make decisions for yourself and say, hey, I need some help with something, so I'm going to do X, Y, Z. Okay?
Yeah, I definitely agree on that. Totally.
Yes. All right. What has been difficult, challenging for you with respect to working the program? You are in phase 2, and so you should be kind of getting your arms around everything. But what's been challenging to you?
The most challenging is just putting myself in a routine and getting up and actually being on top of myself for the first time in like my whole life. Getting up, just making sure I could make that phone call to see if I had to be at my drops or just knowing this is the time I have court. I had to be up and make sure I'm on top of myself and just all my things I have scheduled and staying more on myself than I had before in the past. Just usually.
Right.
Yeah.
But you're doing it, Mr. Ross. You are doing it. Very proud of you. How's your job search going?
I paused it for a minute just because the community service I have to do, and I didn't want to have to like try to equal what time I could do this and then take off of work to go to do the community service. So I'm gonna go do that first and then put back in applications and start working again.
All right. Listen, you're going to be with us for a while. And so you're going to have plenty of time to do community service. You're in phase 2. You have responsibilities. We want you to have stable housing. And part of that is going to be getting out and getting employed. So I want you to meet with Ms. Cleveland and have some conversation about what that looks like. Because we will always work with you on that community service to make sure it adjusts to your jobs, you're going to get your services from your provider, to your testing. We will work on you with you and give you plenty of time to get it done, okay?
Okay, thank you, and I appreciate it too.
All right, so get with Ms. Cleveland, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. What issues, concerns, or questions do you need to raise with me on this morning?
Have no issues or concerns. Everything's been going really well, so I'm happy to continue and keep pushing forward.
All right, are you feeling good about your progress so far, Mr. Ross? And if so, why?
I feel great about it because I've never done this good in a period of time ever in my life, and it just feels good. I'm happy.
All right, very good. And it's only going to get better. I'm telling you, if you hang in there and you continue to work hard, doesn't mean things are going to be perfect, but things will get better, okay? Opportunities will get better. Stability will get better, all right? Did you hear that?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, very good. Ms. Cleveland, you reported that he is in compliance. He's in phase 2. Is there anything additional that you need to report out as to Mr. Ross?
Your Honor, that is correct. As far as how he's doing and making great progress in the program and following the court's orders. But I did want to inform the court that I did refer him to CEO. He and I did have that discussion about community service, and I do recognize that he has lots of time to do it. He can work around his work schedule. I referred him to the CEO. They may have opportunities that are closer to him in Oakland County than Macomb County. I don't know about Macomb County, but I did ask for that just to see if there were opportunities that may be closer. If he can't find something here in Detroit, but he has been referred, so he should expect a phone call. And be on the lookout for a phone call.
All right. So, Mr. Ross, have you heard from CEO?
CEO, I have not. Not yet. I had to do more into that.
Okay, reconnect them because I know we had a little bit of a pause from them, but they are back on track. And so reconnect them. I need you to follow up with CEO, okay?
Okay, definitely. I'll make sure of that.
All right. Very good. They are offering, extending employment to individuals who are in our program, and they work with you. And so, and it's good pay. It's good pay. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
All
definitely
right.
looking forward to it. Thank you.
All right. Very good. If nothing else, Ms. Cleveland, we ready for his dates?
Yes, Sharon, just let you know that he has 22 days in phase 2 and he has 85 days of sobriety.
All right. Did you hear that, Mr. Ross? 85 days of sobriety. I love it. Awesome. All right.
Appreciate you guys so much.
We appreciate you accepting the help. All right. I'm going to give you your next dates. You're going to have a consultation with Ms. Cleveland on February 15th. We'll schedule it for 1:30 p.m. And then I will see you on February 22nd. And I am going to see you at 9:15 a.m.
9:15 a.m. Yep.
Yes, sir. All right.
Yep. I appreciate you guys. Thank you again.
Good to see you, sir.
Great to see you guys. I appreciate it. Bye-bye.
All right. Take care.
You too.
Bye-bye. All right. Thank you. Mr. Davis, you've had some connection issues. Are you with us now? I know you've been on. Mr. Davis, can you hear? Mr. Davis, can you hear us? If not, I'm going to just keep moving. Who has
Okay, I can
Mr.
hear you.
Davis? Oh, there you go. Come on,
I hear you.
sir. You've been on here since early this morning. All right, let's do it. I have for you case number 200-454-9001. Mr. Davis, state your full name for me, please.
Alfonso Davis.
All right, Mr. Davis, how are you today?
I'm great. Pretty good.
Are you at work?
No, I'm at Lake Ridge. It's
You're at late?
it's kind of noisy. They're doing a lot of work inside, so I came outside.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, you have a good connection where you are. So stay put so we can get your hearing done, okay?
All right.
All right. How are
Okay.
your certification classes going? You've completed them?
I did. That's going good. I'm looking for work now. I'm trying to go for work now. But I had really good time at that school. I enjoyed myself learning all
Look
the
at
machines
you,
and
Mr.
everything.
Look at you, Mr. Davis. What did you get certified in?
I got OSHA 30 construction, asbestos abatement, and 6 different heavy machine operator. Excavators and high low skids. It's different ones.
Look at
Backhoe, stuff like
you.
that.
So you are ready for work, right?
Yes, I think I am. Yeah.
All right. Ms. Cleveland, have we referred him to CEO?
He actually participated in CEO before, so I have to see if they will allow him to do a second engagement.
Yes, he may not have been ready when he first engaged.
Yeah.
So are you ready this time to engage with CEO?
I'm ready this time. I'm ready to go forward. Yep.
All right. So being ready means you've got to get up and get to work. On time is late. That's what they told us in the military. On time is late. So you got to get up and go to work. And then while you're there, you've got to give it 110%. Give it your best shot. And while you're there, you've got to have a good attitude and act like you want a job and that you're grateful to have that job. Can I get you to start off with those 3 things?
You can. I did real good when I was there. I just relapsed and started drinking again. That blew, and I went back to jail. Remember? I think you remember.
Well, I didn't send you to jail. You sent you to jail. Yes, I remember how you sent yourself to jail. I remember. I do. But listen, Mr. Davis. So it sounds like when you get a little money in your pocket, you get a little giddy, and you went out and you bought some stuff and did some stuff you shouldn't be doing, right?
Yeah, I think that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. And so this is. Go ahead.
I think I lasted about a good few months, and I got too comfortable. I got way too comfortable where I was, and I was like, that's the trap of my addiction. That when you get comfortable, that's when you get caught. So I know that now. So I know how to handle that.
Do not get comfortable in addiction, right?
Never. Nope.
Yes. Yes. All right. Very good. Very good. So this time, I need you to make sure when you start getting those paychecks, make sure we've connected him so he can start budgeting and start doing the things that you need to do to take care of yourself and to live independently. Can I count on you to do that? You better be frozen and not thinking
absolutely.
about it. Yep. Were you frozen or were you thinking about it?
No, I was frozen. I responded. I'm ready.
All right.
Can you hear me?
All right, you scared. Yes, sir, I can hear you. All right. What questions, what issues, what concerns do you have for us on today?
No, I don't have any.
None?
No, I don't.
All right.
No.
All right, Ms. Cleveland, you reported that he is in a good place, that he is doing what he's supposed to do. We need to get him connected to re-engage in employment. I believe that he is ready now. Is there anything additional you need to share this morning?
Thank you, Your Honor. I think we discussed this in staffing as well, but I will refer him to the sobriety house resources for housing, Your Honor. I believe we talked about that.
Yes.
And then he needs to update me on his completion and progress with the video and doing the alcohol highway safety program. So I just need to have an update on that. And then, Your Honor, he is in full compliance with your testing orders, all negative tests so far. So I'm very proud of him.
Yes.
Your Honor, so he's in good compliance with the court order.
All right, listen, look at that, Mr. Davis. I love it. I absolutely love it. All right, Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, anything asked to Mr. Davis?
Judge, I'd like to say, Mr. Davis, you're doing a great job. You're working out and doing what's supposed to, what's requested of you and what's required of you, and you're putting goals on yourself. It's so great to hear, and we're very proud of you for that.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Mr. Davis, keep up the good work. I was in a breakout room during most of your conversation, but keep up the good work, sir, and we're proud of you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right, very good. If nothing else, I have Mr. Davis in phase 4. Am I correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, awesome. I'm going to give you your next dates. You will have a consultation with Miss Cleveland. Let's do February the 22nd. No, we cannot. I've got to factor in some. So let's do his consultation on February 29th. And then his return to court would be March 7th. And that will be March 7th at, what time did I have him on for today?
8:45.
8:45. Can you keep 8:45 on March 7th?
Yes, I can.
All right, very good, very good. Then that's what I'm gonna schedule you for, okay?
All right.
All right, you are all set, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Enjoy your day.
Thanks. You do the same.
All right, thank you. I am going to go now to Mr. Baker. I have case number Z808-2341. Mr. Baker, unmute and state your full name for me, please.
Good morning. I'm Brady Baker II.
Good morning to you. How are you this morning?
I'm good. How about yourself?
I am doing very well, doing very, very well. All right, tell me what you've been doing since the last time I've seen you.
I'll just talk to my therapist, focus and stand on the narrow path. And I know I'm in phase 2, so I gotta focus on my phase 2 obligations too. So just stand on the narrow path, talk to my therapist, which really helped.
It really helps. Are you being open and honest with your therapist?
Yes, most definitely, yeah.
All right. Very good. Have you learned anything about yourself that you're willing to share since you've been with your therapist?
Just basically the average, surround yourself with, positive people and just focus, just focus on me, don't always, jump to conclusions and stuff like that. But mostly, stuff, just focusing on me, really, just staying focused.
All right. Don't jump to conclusions. That's going to help you in life in general, right?
Yeah.
All right. Very good. And no issues as to Miss McKinney. Do you think you all are meshing pretty good and working together pretty well?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I enjoy talking to her, yeah.
All right.
Yep,
wonderful. Wonderful. Are you having any issues with staying in compliance with the other court?
No.
All right. Very good. Listen, it was reported that you are doing very well, that you're in compliance. Are you having any issues or concerns that you need to raise with us?
No.
Okay. All right. Miss Harris. Oh, I need to know this. We're in the second month of 2024. Tell me a goal that you have been working on that you have either accomplished or you've made some progress. Tell me about that.
Well, of course, getting better mentally, physically. But one goal, I'll be going to church a lot more. And I ain't really been going to church. I ain't really been going to church a lot at all. I'm be honest, every now and then, but I've been going a lot lately.
Very good. And that's certainly helping you. And as you consider that as an action toward getting better. Is that correct?
Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh.
All right. Awesome. Awesome. Very good. Very good. All right, Ms. Harris, you reported that Mr. Baker is in compliance and that he's in phase 2. Is there anything else that you need to add?
Not at this time, Your Honor. He remains in compliance. He's doing well.
All right, very good. If anything from any of the other team members as to Mr. Baker?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Mr. Baker, you're in phase 2. Keep up the good work. You have a good attitude. We know it's not easy. Stay in touch with Ms. Harris. Pick up the phone when she calls. You have a good day, sir, and be safe. Thank you, Mr.
Okay,
Baker.
too.
Thank you.
If I could add, Judge, Mr. Baker, you're on track and you're just moving it right along. It's great to see. It's great to hear from you. Keep up the great work, sir. We're proud of you.
Okay, thanks.
All right, I'm ready to give your dates. You're going to have a consultation with Ms. Harris. That will be on February 29th. I'll schedule it for 1:30. Ms. Harris, if you need to make some adjustments, please feel free to do so. And then I'm going to see you on March 7th. And I'm going to schedule you for 9:35 a.m. Does that work?
Yeah, but I got to meet the other court on the phone, Zoom at I think 10:30.
Okay, we'll get you done, okay?
Okay. So what time you say?
Just remind Ms. Harris so she can remind me.
Okay. You said
I
March the
said
7th at
9:35.
9:35.
No,
Okay.
9:35. Yes, sir.
Okay.
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 All right. You are in good
Okay.
shape. Glad to see you making progress, and we're here if you need us, okay?
Okay. Thank you. Everyone have a
All
good
right,
day.
take care. You too. Thank you. I'm going to do Jarrell Singleton, and then I'm going to take a quick break and do our intake. All right. That's going to put me in a good place. All right. I have for Mr. Singleton, case number 222112. Mr. Singleton, unmute and state your full name for me.
Yes, Jarrell Singleton, Your Honor.
All right. Good morning, Mr. Singleton. How are you?
Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well. Thank you, sir. Tell me what's been going on with you since the last time I've seen you.
Just working, staying focused on staying sober, going to recovery classes.
What do you think of those recovery classes?
Oh, interesting. You know, everybody help each other out. We talk about our problems if we have them. We give suggestions as we can.
I'm sorry, say that last part again.
I said we help each other out. We give each other suggestions to help out each other.
Are you learning anything in those classes?
Yeah, everybody just got to focus on themselves and maintain, but on staying visual, not turning back times and getting drunk or getting addicted to anything else. You got to just concentrate on yourself.
Absolutely, absolutely. And has that been difficult for you, Mr. Singleton?
Oh no, I've been fine. Yeah, I've been fine. I just, like I say, I try to help other people out because I'm sober. I've been sober for a while. It's been like a year now, a couple of weeks.
Okay, very good, very good. And how do you feel about your sobriety, Mr. Singleton?
Oh, I feel proud about it. I mean, I'm good. I'm happy about it.
Are you embracing it? Wonderful. Are you embracing it? I got it, and that's wonderful. Are you embracing this as a lifestyle, your sobriety?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, very good. And why do you think you're doing that? Or why is that important to you to embrace it as a lifestyle?
First of all, I need to do that because, it makes me feel good, as well as, helping everybody else out,
Yes, and have you gotten some benefits from being sober, Mr. Singleton?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Any that you can share with us, some benefits that you have realized since you've been sober?
I mean, since I've been sober, I've been happy. I've been feeling healthy, you know. Yeah, I don't feel down,
Different kind of mood.
Yeah, I'm feeling good about myself.
That's good. I asked those questions because I want you to hold on to that as you are progressing. As you at some point leave us, that you hold on to, hey, this feels good. I'm not feeling down in the dumps. I'm healthy. I want you to hold on to that, okay?
Yeah, I will. I always will.
All right, very good. How's work going for you?
Oh, terrific. I'm here now. I'm in the loader now. I just got to wait on the truck and load the truck up.
All right, very good. Very good. Any issues or concerns or questions that you need to raise with us on today?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Not at all.
All right. Mr. Yancey, is there anything additional? You reported that he is in compliance. Is there anything additional?
It's nothing additional, Your Honor. His self-report is accurate. He's doing as well as he says he's doing, and he's in compliance with his phase totally. And we have a lot of contact with each other.
All right, very good. Anything from any of the other team members as to Mr. Singleton?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Good report, Mr. Singleton. You're working the program. Some of our goals are to help our participants change behavior, and it seems like you have changed your behavior. It's good to hear that. We're proud of you, sir. Be safe, have a good day, and keep up the good work, Mr. Singleton.
Thank you. Thank you. I will.
And Judge, if I could add, Mr. Singleton, you make us proud because you continue to do this in the right way. Keep up the great work, sir.
Thank you. I will. I appreciate you all letting me in the program. It helps me out a lot.
Yes, and we appreciate you taking advantage of the assistance that's been made available to you. So thank you, Mr. Singleton. All right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let's get some dates on the record. I have for you, you will have a consultation with Mr. Yancey on February 29th. We'll schedule it at 1:30. I will see you on March 7th. And I'd like to see you at 9:35 a.m. Does that work for you?
Yes.
All right, very good. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day at work. Be safe. Continue to work hard, focusing in on your goals and on you. And we're here if you need us, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor. You all have a nice day.
You too. Thank you. Bye-bye. All right. Did the intake go somewhere? Okay. All right. No problem. Let's let Miss Jackson in. I know that she's scheduled for 10:15. I see her in the waiting room. Hopefully we don't have any connection issues today. There's the intake. I still need to get a file together. Miss Jackson, are you with us? She's not connected to whatchamacallit. Mr. Griffin, your client is not connected. Where's Mr. Jerome Thomas? I said for him to come in. Is he on my docket for tomorrow? I get nervous when I think about people at home. Okay. All right, Mr. Griffin.
Yeah, Judge, she's going to get help from somebody downstairs. So she's going to try to use their phone. She still can't connect or whatever. Right. So she's going downstairs to get help. I just got off the phone with her.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and do my intake. I'm ready for her. And then we should be ready for it. And then I'm going to take a little break.
Okay.
All right, because we got trials this morning. All right, let's go to Miss Donetta Langford. All right. And she is this for which court? Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday?
Yes, Your Honor. Am I approach?
Yes, you may. Let me grab something really quickly. Oh, no, it's right here. Miss Mac, I might need some more files, please.
Jackson, can you turn on the camera? If you can hear me, can you turn on your camera?
Turn me on. Mr. Griffin, she's not connected to audio.
Okay.
And I'm ready to do her case because I've got a little snafu with my intake. And then there are people in the waiting room. This might just be a good time. Go ahead and take me off the screen. And Miss Wilson, if you could bring folks in and let's get them in their rooms. Let the prosecutor know we have some folks that showed up early. And let's get everybody checked in, please, for the 1045 trials.
Okay, so it's on. Hello.
Hey, I can
Can
hear
you
you,
hear
Miss
us?
Jackson. Yeah, we can hear y'all now. Miss Jackson.
Because we've got an issue here.
Ms.
Okay, you.
Price, you can hear me, Ms. Price?
Yes, I can hear you.
Judge said if you could reach out to Ms. Cleveland, she has an issue with a client, if you can reach out to Ms. Cleveland on her, cell phone.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
You're
welcome.
Good morning, Madam Clerk. This is Tanya, the Arabic interpreter for Ayub. Sabah Ayub. Is the case still on for today?
Yes.
Ayub, Sabah Ayub.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, yes, you didn't. Oh, I thought you were going to tell me did something crazy. Okay, yes. Then I want to do my names. All right, let's do it. Miss Jackson, we have been looking high and low for you, Miss Jackson. Good morning to you.
Unmute, Miss Jackson.
Unmute. I'm only hear your voice.
You muted.
Uh-oh, I still can't hear you. Tell them to unmute you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I can hear you now. Miss Jackson, I've been looking high and low for you. How are you, ma'am?
I'm doing good. I just got a cold.
You just got a phone?
Oh, yeah, but I've been doing everything to talk to you as well.
Yes, ma'am. Well, you look good today. Where you going? Where you getting ready to go?
Back to bed after I talk with you.
Well, you look wonderful today. Let me place your case number. Good morning to you, Miss Price. We should be connecting you with Miss Cleveland. There is a situation and Miss Cleveland needs to update you on what's going on. I have someone that needs to be processed today. There's an issue.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much. And then reach out to me.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So, Miss Jackson, case number U 887-888-12. State your full name for me.
Charlotta Jackson.
All right, Miss Jackson. How are things going with you?
They're going well. I'm making my
They are.
Yes. I'm still looking for apartments. Yeah.
All right. And so you're making your meetings. Where are you doing your meetings? Are you doing them there at Lake Ridge?
Yes, we have meetings here. We have meetings with a facilitator as well as an AA meeting.
All right. Very good. Are you doing any other services other than just meetings?
Yes, I have outpatient here as well.
All right. How is that going?
It's going well.
All right. Very good. Are you learning some things about yourself and about your journey so that when you're finished with all of this will be a lifestyle for you?
Yes, it's going to be all in the past.
Yes, ma'am. Can you share one thing that you've learned since the last time I've seen you?
I never want to use again, that's for sure.
Yes. And why don't you ever want to use again?
Because it got me to where I'm at.
And where are you at?
In the facility. I'm not in my own apartment anymore.
Yes. Did it take you some other places that you didn't want to go?
Yeah.
Or that you didn't enjoy?
Right. Yes.
All right, so you have every reason to not want to use it again because you're in a great place, not just your physical location, but you're in a great place overall. Your attitude, the way you see life, the way you are embracing life, the way you see yourself. And so you're in a great place overall. And I'm very proud of you, Ms. Jackson, for the work that you've been doing.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Now, I know the last time you were with us, Mr. Griffin, did he had some conversations with you, right?
Yes.
All right, very good. I can count on you to work on that.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it. Very good. All right, what issues or concerns are you having that you'd like to raise with the court?
I have none today, dear. I have none, Judge.
None?
Nope.
Okay.
Not today.
All right. Mr. Griffin, what do you have for Miss Jackson? I'm so glad to see her today, that she got it working.
Yeah, she be struggling with that with that technology. So I'm glad she got on today. She's doing well, Yana. I did have a conversation to address her Mr. Williams' concern as far as living in the facility. So we should see improvement in that. Other than that, she's doing well, making her appointments and things. She has some health issues. She has some medical stuff coming up within the next month or so, or whatever. So I address those things and staffing. But other than that, she's been doing well, Yana. I haven't have any problems, but you know, she's on a good path, and good to see her looking the way she's doing and where she started, and her realizing that what her past had done to her and some of the things that she's facing now. So I think she's in a good space at this time.
All right, awesome. Mr. Reed, did you have anything else as to Miss Jackson?
Yes, thank you. Good to see you, Miss Jackson. You look great.
Thank you.
You're in a good place. Keep up the good work. We're proud of you. We know it's not easy, but you're doing a great job. Keep up the good work. Have a good day, Miss Jackson, and you be safe.
You too.
Okay?
All right. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. Mr. Griffin, what phase is Miss Jackson in?
She's 53 days into phase 2, Your Honor.
All right. Very good. You well on your way.
Okay.
Let's do it. I'm going to give you some new dates. You are going to have a consultation with Mr. Griffin. Mr. Griffin, I'm going to put her on. She's usually on Fridays. Is that correct? She should be.
That'll be fine, Your Honor. Friday is great.
Okay. Wonderful. I'm going to have you do a consultation with Mr. Griffin on February the 16th. Strike that. I'm sorry. February 23rd. February 23rd. We'll put it down for 1:30. And then you will return to court by way of Zoom to see me on March 1st. And I'm going to put you on again for 8:35 a.m. Okay?
All right.
All right. You are in good shape. Good to see you, ma'am. Take care.
Thank you. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Thank you, Judge.
Okay. Thank you. All right. I have a few probation matters that I did not realize I had on today, and I'm ready to call them. Are we ready, Probation Officer Bryson?
Yes. Good morning, Your Honor.
All right. Let's see. Is it just Ayub that I have on for today?
Yes, Your Honor, with me.
All right. If we could let Ayub in from the waiting room. All right. I have for Mr. Ayub case number U 66007923. Mr. Ayub, I'm sorry. Probation Officer, please place your name on the record.
Precy Bryson on behalf of probation.
All right. And is the interpreter here?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that you will interpret the words as spoken by the parties in today's proceedings, and that you will do so completely and accurately without any additions or deletions? So help you God.
I do.
Thank you. Please state your name as well as your qualifications.
Good morning, Your Honor. Tanya Ganem, Arabic qualified interpreter by the Supreme Court of Michigan.
Yes, Ms. Walker, I'm doing it now. Thank you. All right. Please have Mr. Ayub state his full name for the record.
قول اسمك سيد أيوب.
My name is Ayub Ayub.
My name is Ayub Ayub.
All right, thank you. Miss Bryson, if you could report out at this time.
Yes, Your Honor. He
Wait a minute,
completed.
give the interpreter an opportunity to interpret what I just said. We're gonna have to take a
هلا
pause.
السيد يعني رح تقول بخصوص التقرير.
نعم.
Yes.
Okay.
Good morning, Your
Ms.
Honor.
Bryson.
Good morning. Mr. AU completed 40 hours of community services at Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center.
سوى 40 ساعة التطوع بالمركز تبع الساوث ايست السوي تبع ديترويت.
نعم كملته.
Yes, I did it.
He completed the prostitution offenders program also at Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center on 12/19/23, and also his HIV and STD testing as well.
وسوى هيدا الصفوف تبع الدعارة كمان بالمركز تبع ديترويت الكوميونتي جاستس بشهر 12 يوم 19 2023 وسويت الفحص الدم تبع ال HIV.
نعم.
He also paid his fines of $425, Your Honor.
وكمان دفعت $425.
Yes.
And the probation department will recommend that his case be discharged with improvement, and a discharge was sent over to the clerk.
انه في تقدم وسوى المفروض يتسوى وبعتوا الاوراق للموظفة.
Thank you.
All right. I don't see any reason to keep Mr. Ayub on probation any longer. And so, Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, any objection to closing this matter with improvement?
No objection, Judge. We would join in the recommendation.
Hold on, Mr. Reed. Hold on. Mr. Reed, let her interpret for me.
القاضية عم بتقول انه ما في اي اعتراض يعني انه لا تتركك تحت المراقبة لفترة اطول، فعم تسأل المحاميين سيد ريد والمحامية الثانية اذا في اي اعتراض انه يوقفوا المراقبة لإلك. فهلا بيقول الجواب بس اسمع. Go ahead, Mr. Reed.
No objection, Judge. We join in the recommendation to close this matter with improvement.
اوكي لكن ما في اي اعتراض وموافق انه يسكر القضية مع التقدم اللي حصل.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Ayub, I'm going to close your case. I hope that you've learned something from this experience and that I never have to see you again under these circumstances.
انه عم تروح تسكر لك القضية وانه ان شاء الله ما بقى تشوفك بالمحكمة تحت هذه الشروط.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right, you are excused. I wish you well. And thank you, Madam Interpreter.
Is there anything else I can assist you with, Your Honor, before I log out?
Do we have any others for trial? Not that we're aware of.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
Thank you, Your
All right.
Have a nice day. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Bryson. Thank you.
Have a blessed
Thank
day.
you, Mr. Ayub.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
All right. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Let's do 10:30, and then does the prosecutor know that defense counsel is physically in the courtroom?
Yes, ma'am.
She does. All right, wonderful. Thank you. All right. I have at 10:30, which it's past 10:30, and I don't see that person here, for Saad Al-Qaidi, SP 147-40451 and SP 147-40331. Did they make their payments?
No, Judge, they did not.
All right, what is the balance on 0451?
282.
Capias will issue, the bond will be set at $282, cash or surety, and then the matter ending in 0331 will be a default judgment, and the original charge will be reinstated. As to the remaining two matters, SP 1474033, counts 2 and 3, KPS will issue as to both of those. Both of those are civil infractions, I'm sorry. Yes, they will both go into default judgment.
Yes.
All right, thank you. I'm going to now go over to the 1:30 to get some dates. I'm ready on Julie Aller, case number 190-445-0801.
February 16th at 9:15.
At 9:15.
Yes.
Thank you. I have for Cedric Brown, Z808-8471.
February 15th at 10:15.
Thank you. For Stephen Birch, Z808-8701.
February 15th at 10:15.
For Christopher Connor, 190-441-1501.
February 15th at 12.
For Alfonso Gates, SP 118-72081, SP 119-2051, counts 1, 2, and 3, and case number 210-575-8701.
February 15th at 9:30.
For Justin Paley, 210-453-3901.
February the 15th at 8:45.
For John Wesley Redding II, 237-051-411, SP 123-19821, and Z8089281.
February 22nd at 9:45.
And then the last matter is Robin Roberts, Z808-3041.
February 15th at 9:15.
All right, very good. Did I miss anybody on that list? I did not. All right, very good. This is a good time for me to recess. Good morning, sir. As they get ready for our trials, we're sort of kind of almost on time. I see people in a waiting room. Let's bring them in and get them squared away so we can get moving on trials. Because we have staffing today, or I have staffing today. Good, place me on.
So Wilson, are you able to put me in a breakout room with Jada Allen and Isaiah Adams? And Faisal Al-Sabahi?
Adams is on recording.
Adams is a retained case, Mr. Vikings.
Thank
You have
you.
retained counsel in the courtroom for Mr. Adams. or
Thank
Ms.
you.
Adams, okay.
Hello, this is Attorney Tom Everett.
Good morning, Mr. Everett. I assigned you to a breakout room.
Yes, I was coming in on the case of Ayub, and I believe you already handled this morning.
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. I wanted to get in here. I didn't know whether I needed to be there or not, but I apologize for being late, but thank you for taking care of Mr. Ayub.
You're welcome. No problem. Thank you.
Have a great day. Thank you.
You too. Bye-bye.
Hello?
Mr. Fikens,
Yes, sir.
how we looking?
Well, fine. I needed to speak to the prosecutor yet on one more matter. Are we in a break right now?
I believe so.
On. Are all the retained attorneys finished?
I can't answer that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back in my breakout room then.
Okay. There's nothing on the record yet, Mr. Fikens. None of the retained.
Police Officer Nasser, if you can hear me, please accept the invitation to go to the breakout room to speak to Prosecutor Walker, please. Thank you.
All right, Miss Walker, what are we ready on? And are you all really, really ready?
Judge, I am beyond really, really ready. We can start at the top of the docket. That is your in-person counsel and work our way down.
All right, let's do it. I have for Isaiah Adams, U662-85423 for the people.
Shannon Walker on behalf of the people appearing with Officer April Love. Officer Love, if you could unmute, turn your camera on, put your appearance on the record.
I'm trying to look this.
No, what I disabled the camera.
Oh.
Hold on a second.
It's on our end, Officer Love. 1 second.
Okay.
If you could just put your name on the record right now, Judge can see your appearance in a moment. Oh, there you are. Okay.
Officer April Love with the Wayne County Sheriff Department.
Thank you and good morning. Good morning. Counsel?
Good morning, Your Honor. Spencer Clayton appearing on behalf of Mr. Adams, who appears to be at Zoom, P number 77302.
All right. Where's Mr. Adams? If he could turn on his camera and place your name on the record for me. Mr. Adams, Isaiah Adams. Please turn on your camera. Okay, now I need everybody to just turn on their cameras so we can keep it moving. Is that Mr. Adams? No? Okay. Mr. Adams, we are looking for you. Counsel, I'm gonna pass and I'll come back to it.
We were going to request an adjournment. I don't know if the court would allow me to waive his presence.
An adjournment? Why are you all requesting an adjournment?
Your Honor, we were retained after the pre-trial and obviously before today's date. It's not in person. I thought it was in person. So I had spoke with Ms. Walker and we talked about possible discovery and we'd be requesting adjournment for discovery purposes and for possible pleadability.
All right, are you still going to keep it as a bench trial? Thank you, I appreciate that. Then I'm going to, Ms. Walker, any objection to an adjournment?
Just for the record, I did speak to Officer Love. There was no body cam, there's no video, but there is written discovery and I will provide the written discovery to counsel.
Okay, I'll waive your client's appearance. I'll adjourn the matter. How long do you all need an adjournment for?
Judge, I can have the discovery to him within 7 days.
Okay, can you all do it on March 1st? That's going to be a Friday at 10:45 a.m. We're in certification on February 28th and 29th. Can you do March 1st, counsel?
I can, Judge.
Ms. Walker?
Yes. March 1st is fine. Yes, Judge, fine with the people.
All right, we'll do it on March 1st, 2024 at 10:45 a.m. Thank you all for your patience.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right, be safe, officer. I have for Abdul Al-Shaif, case numbers SP 150-559, 1, counts 1 and 3. Case number SP 150-560-11. Case number SP 150-559, 12. For the people.
Shannon Walker, on behalf of the people appearing with Officer Wood, could you put your name on the record, please?
Yes, ma'am. This is Officer Wood, badge 4163, Officer Caleb Wood.
Thank you.
Judge, that defendant has failed to appear. We ask that a case is issued.
All right, thank you. Today, Mr. Ficus?
No objection, Your Honor.
All right. For the operator's license, KPS will issue that bond will be $75. For no insurance, KPS will issue that bond will be $50. For the firearm charge, KPS will issue that bond will be $100, and then a default judgment will be entered for the civil infraction. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
And that's cash or surety as to bonds.
Yes.
Thank you. Be safe, Officer Wood.
Thank you. Have a good.
You too. I have for Abdullah Aljam, SP 146-82411.
Shannon Walker, on behalf of the people appearing with Officer Harrington, if you could put your name and badge number on the record, please.
Yes, Officer Michael Harrington, Detroit Police Department, badge 3103.
Where are you? I don't see you.
Me?
Officer, what's the name again? Everett?
Harrington.
Oh, I see you now. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't see you. All right, thank you.
Judge, the defendant has failed to appear. We request a capias.
Thank you. Capias will issue, the bond will be set at $75 cash or surety. Thank you. Be safe, Officer Harrington.
All right, have a good day.
You too. I have for Jada Allen, SP 143-22701.
He's in the breakout room, Judge, if she could be brought out.
Okay, I'm gonna keep going. I have for Faisal Al Sabahi, B50050423 and B50050523.
He's also in the breakout room, Judge.
Okay.
They're coming out now, good.
Y'all told me y'all was ready.
No,
Let's go to Denise. Where is Denise Armstrong?
Right here in person.
Come on, Denise Armstrong. I'm ready on case number U 658-15023. Where's Miss Armstrong? Come on, Miss Armstrong, come to the podium and let me have the people place your appearance on the record, please.
Shannon Walker, on behalf of the people have extended an offer of a failure to display. If the defendant pleads guilty to the initial charge, I believe they're accepting that offer.
No, this isn't a failure to display.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going down our list. My apologies. No, that is a dismissal. I'm sorry, Judge. I had an opportunity to speak to the officer in this matter. He had no recollection. We are moving for dismissal.
All right, very good. Go ahead, Mr. Vikings.
Thank you, Judge. We join in that recommendation, stipulate the probable cause.
All right, thank you, ma'am. I still need you to state your name for me. Denise Armstrong. Thank you, Miss Armstrong. Your matter is dismissed without prejudice. You can wait for your paperwork if you'd like, okay? All right, thank you. All right. Is everybody out of the breakout room?
Yes, they are good.
Okay, let's try it again. I'm ready on Jada Allen, SP 143-22701.
Yes. On behalf of the people appearing with Officer Donovan Donahue, if you could put your name and badge number on the record, please, sir.
Officer Donovan Donahue, badge number 693 with the city of Detroit.
All right, good morning.
Judge, this is the one we are extending an offer of failed to display.
And Robert Fikens on behalf of Miss Allen. Ma'am, please state your name for the record.
Jada Allen.
Your Honor, my client wishes to accept the recommendation by the city.
All right, thank you, Miss Allen. Please raise your right hand. I need to be able to see your face and your hand, ma'am. There we go. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you are about to give will be the truth and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
Yes.
Thank you. You may place your hand down. Mr. Fikers, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ma'am, you understand that in this matter, you have a right to a trial, correct?
Yes.
You wish to waive that right and enter a guilty plea today, correct?
Yes.
Are you doing so freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
Has anyone forced you into doing this or promised you anything to get you to plead guilty today?
No.
Ma'am, I direct your attention back to the date and time of the citation. On that date and at that time, are you operating a motor vehicle in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And when stopped by Officer Donahue and asked to produce a valid license, you could not do so, correct?
Yes.
I'm satisfied, Your Honor.
All right, I'm satisfied. I am accepting your plea of guilty and I'm amending the charge to failure to display and I'm ready for sentencing.
Judge, I only want to point out, we talked about this. My client might need a little bit of extra time to make any payments for costs and fines.
All right, very good. I'll give you as much time as you need. I am going to assess costs in the amount of $225. The fine will be $50. How much time do you need to get it paid, Miss Allen?
Just like 3 weeks.
All right, I'm gonna give you a little bit longer. I'll give you 4 weeks, okay?
Okay.
Does that work? I'm going to review this on March the 8th, 2024 at 10:30 a.m. As long as you get it paid before that date and time, you do not have to appear. The matter will be closed, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
All right. All right, let's do it. You are all set. I have for Faisal Al Sabahi, V 500-50423. Yes, and V 500-50523.
Shannon
Yes, Your Honor.
of the people appearing with investigator Powell. Oh, there he is. If you could put your name and badge number on the record, please.
Investigator Walter Powell, Building and Safety Engineering, badge number 890.
Good morning.
Good morning.
All right.
Judge, the people are extending an offer of a delayed sentence to the not having a gas station license. That delayed sentence term of 9 months. If the defendant pleads guilty, we would dismiss the cigarette dealer license.
All right, very good. Who's representing Mr. Al Sabahi?
Robert Fikens, I'm Mr. Al Sabahi. Sir, state your name for the record, please.
Faisal Al Sabahi.
All right. And Mr. Fikens, you wish to go forward with that offer?
We do, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Al Sabahi, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you are about to give will be the truth and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
Yes.
Thank you. You may place your hand down. Mr. Fikens, you may proceed. I can hear you even though you can't see me.
Thank you, Your Honor. And I would like to reserve some time to speak of sentencing before this case resolves, Judge. But as to the constitutional waiver, I would ask my client, sir, do you understand that you have a right to a trial in these matters?
Yes.
You understand that if the judge accepts your plea, you'll be pleading guilty on one of the matters today, and one would be dismissed upon payment of fines and costs, correct?
Yes.
And are you making this decision freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
Has anyone forced you into doing this, promised you anything to get you to plead guilty to the charge?
No.
Sir, I direct your attention back to the date and time of the citation, and I believe it was the gas station license. Is that correct, Ms. Walker?
That's correct, sir.
Sir, on the date and time, were you operating a business in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And at that time, you did not have a gas station license. Is that correct?
Yes.
You subsequently obtained your gas station and cigarette license, correct?
Yes.
I'm satisfied, Your Honor. And as I said, I'd like to be heard as to sentencing because this matter is a little
All
different.
Right. Okay, I'm accepting your plea of guilty. I am going to adopt the recommendation of the people, and I will dismiss the other matter. No, yes, I'll dismiss the other matter once this one is paid in full. Mr. Fikens, I'm ready for sentencing.
Judge, I don't mean to establish protocol by the city. Generally, in these cases, when people obtain licenses, there's some thought about, because he's in compliance, the city might give a little more leeway. I understand it, Investigator Powell's concerns, which were expressed to me by Ms. Walker, that it took a little bit of time for him to get a license. They are concerned that his license comes up in August because he obtained his license in September. Investigator Powell is duly concerned that the court retained some jurisdiction in this matter because to make sure that he gets into compliance. So I've talked to my client about starting today to get your license back over next year. Not get it back, you already have it, but I mean to get it renewed because it generally takes about a 6-month process. I tell the court this because I know this court may have to impose costs, but maybe the court could give some considerations to fines and determine how he's doing. And hopefully by September 1, when he comes back to this court or whatever time this court wants him to come back, that he will show to both the to both Investigator Powell and this court that he has maintained compliance.
All right. And so when would be a good time to set up a review date around him getting his, renewing his license?
I'll yield to Investigator Powell on that if he has any thoughts.
Investigator Powell?
Anytime after August 31st, he has to renew by August 31st.
All right. So what I will do is I will set up a review date for purposes of having his license renewed. And I'll set that date for September 5th. September 5th. And Ms. Mack, I'll need you to put this in the ROA 2024. That will be at 10:45 a.m. And it will be review for license renewal, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
I'm going to set the 9-month delayed sentence review for November 15th, 2024, and that will be at 10:45 a.m. He will not get the other matter dismissed until he has paid in full the matter in which he's pled guilty. And actually, yes, he won't get it until he pays in full. I am going to assess the cost today in the amount of $225. The fine is going to be $300. Sir, I will give you until can you get it paid by that September 5th date for review?
Yes.
All right, let's get it paid by September 5th. And then I'll see you on that review date as well as on the November review date. Anything else for my consideration?
Nothing from the people.
All right, thank you all. Be safe, Investigator Powell.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Let's go to, I have Anthony Andrews. Case number SP 1208873, counts 1 and 2. I also have SP 1479388, counts 1 and 2.
Shannon Walker on behalf of the people appearing with Officer Everett, if you could put your name and badge number on the record, please.
That's Officer Everett, badge 923 with the Detroit Police Department.
All right, thank you. Good morning.
Judge, people have extended an offer that if the defendant pleads to a singular count of fail to display on case number SP 147938881, the other 3 matters will be dismissed.
Good morning, Your Honor. This is Aaron Oakley on behalf of Mr. Andrews. Accepts the offer.
All right, thank you. Mr. Andrews, please state your name for the record.
Anthony B. Andrews.
Thank you, sir. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you are about to give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Counsel, please order your client to establish that he understands all of his constitutional rights and that he's willing to give up those rights freely, knowingly, voluntarily, in order to take advantage of the people's offer. You may proceed.
Okay. I've explained to you your right to have a trial, correct?
Yes.
Nobody's promised you anything to get you to plead?
No.
You pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And you're waiving the right to trial today?
Yes.
Wish for the judge to accept your plea.
Was there a question on the floor to him?
Yes, I said, does he wish for the judge to accept his plea?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't hear his answer.
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
Thank you. Who will do the factual basis?
Okay, I can do.
Can you give me a plate? Can you give me a plate?
Mr. Andrews, can you get in this? Y'all killing me today. You hungry, Mr. Andrews?
I'm at work, man. It's my lunch break.
Oh, okay. All right. We gonna try. Did you tell him to get you a plate?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay, I wanna make sure you have some lunch. All right, go on, counsel, do the factual basis for your client so he can go eat his
Okay.
lunch.
On January 21st, 2023, at roughly 12:41 a.m., you were stopped in the city of Detroit by a police officer.
Yes,
And on that day and time, you didn't have a valid driver's license.
yes,
And it was because it was suspended.
yes.
No further questions.
Are the people satisfied?
People are satisfied, Judge.
All right, I'm accepting your plea of guilty. And I am ready for sentencing. Anything as to the defendant or from either party before I sentence?
Yeah, I would just say that he's working at Detroit Manufacturing as a technician. If the court can be as lenient as possible in terms of fees, because he said that the higher the fee is, it may take him a longer period of time to pay.
I'll
For
give him
example,
as much time as he needs.
So for example, if the court were to give a fine of $500, he would need at least 2 months to pay it. And he's working so he can try to pay the court fees.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna give him a fine. He's gonna have some costs to pay. And so I'll give him as much time as he needs to get it paid, counsel. Okay? All right, very good. If nothing else, I am going to assess our costs in the amount of $225. I'm going to assess the fine in the amount of $50. How much time do you need to get that paid, sir? You can't get your dismissals until you get this paid.
Yes, ma'am. A month, please.
Absolutely. I am going to bring this back for review. You're gonna actually get about 5 weeks. I'm gonna bring it back for review on March 15th, 2024 at 10:30 a.m. As long as you get it paid before that date, you don't have to return, counsel. No one has to return. If he doesn't, then counsel, somebody needs to return, you or your client. Otherwise, I will reverse everything and he'll be right back where he started. Okay?
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
thank you.
All right, thank you all. Be safe.
All right,
Have
bye.
a great day, Your Honor.
Get your lunch, Mr. Andrews. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's
Have a
go.
great day.
All right, you too. Let's go to Jermaine Armstrong, U678-84623.
Shannon Walker appearing with Detective Valerie. If you could put your name and badge number on the record, please.
Detective Kenneth Valerie, badge number D722.
Judge, it's my
All right,
understanding
good
that
morning.
defendant has not appeared. We request a capias.
All right, thank you. Capias will issue and the bond is set at $75, cash or surety. Anything else for my consideration? Be safe, detective.
Thank you, ma'am. Have a good day.
All right, thank you. All right, Miss, we have some things we need to get done. Let's go. You want to start with Mr. Pope? And then I thought, oh, she's in the breakout room with conference room. All right, I have a class that I have to take today at 12 o'clock and I'm not going to miss my class.
And he's talked to the attorney already.
Yes, Judge. I talked to Mr. Pope.
Give me a second. I've got to get queued up to go to my class. Yes, you have the case number for Mr. Pope.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Pope, now you know I'm not happy to see you in that box today. I'm really not happy to see you in that box today.
No, the judge, when you call it, just on your
All right, go ahead
Thank you, Your Honor.
and add him to my docket, Ms. Mack.
I will.
Okay.
This is case number 20044748801. Mr. Jonathan Ramon.
Is this the only case that he has?
Yes.
All right, very good. Mr. Pope, state your name for the record. All right, Mr. Pope, why are you sitting in my box?
Positive for ETG and where they
Speaking that mic, you know I can't hear you.
Today that I had a slight screening for 71.
Yes, so Mr. Pope, you're in a program, why are you drinking and smoking or using? Well, you're doing something. So he's denying the results?
When I asked him, Your Honor, and I did have an opportunity to talk to him, I explained to him that he had positive ETG. He explained to me that he was at the Roseville location. He explained that he seems to have issues at the Roseville location. I did ask him, why would he go to a place where he has issues? Why not go to Detroit? And he had some explanation for that, but he's denying the positive screen. And the level is not low. And I did send it for confirmation because he's denying use.
You sent it out for confirmation. Listen, if you go to a place where you believe you having problems, shame on you. If he's denying it, that's fine. You denying the marijuana use today? Okay, we send that out for confirmation too. And if they come back confirmed, you're gonna have to pay for both of those confirmations. But if you decide to go to a place where you think it's problematic for you to test, shame on you. You get what you get. You get what you went in the store and you selected, okay? So that's on you because we give you all at least 3 parties to test with, and you can come here and test during business hours and when we're open. So that's on you. No, sir. So if it comes back that is positive, you going to jail. All right. It's nothing more I could do because he's denying it, right?
The smoking, it's that's far as I done been around like the guys who help.
No, that doesn't make you test positive. That's a myth they tell y'all on the streets. We go to the class. Okay, we'll get it confirmed. No, we're not gonna redo. We're gonna use the same urine that you've given here, and we're gonna send that out for confirmation.
But I know for sure I don't even smoke.
Okay, all right, Mr. Pope. Now, I'm just telling you, you know how I roll. You've been with me, you've been rolling with me long enough.
And I know you're on, that's why I really just.
You've been rolling with me long enough. I work with you when you're telling the truth. When you're not, hit the road. I'll see you in a couple of days. So we'll do the confirmation. I need you to request for both of them.
Yes,
and then we'll bring him back in 7 days. What is his next court date?
Next court date is.
No. He has a face-to-face with Miss Cleveland on the 26th.
March 4th for sure.
Oh, no, we need to bring him back before that. We should have that confirmation back by the 14th. I need to move him. Let's move him to the 20th.
Yes.
Move him to the 20th. You should have a confirmation back by then.
In person, what time?
In person. Put him on for 8:35 a.m. That's the best I can do for today. You're denying it. Come on, Mr. Pope, you're too close to the finish line. And so if you decide, listen, when you go over your order, it says you're not supposed to be in possession of, it makes me crazy. If I'm not going to be in the company of people doing things that I don't do. I don't smoke weed. I don't hang out with friends that's smoking. And they might smoke, but they don't smoke around me. I'm not gonna be in the room. I'm not gonna be in their house. I'm not gonna be in their car. If we going somewhere, I'm gonna pick them up, and if they smell like it, they're gonna have to catch the bus. Because I don't do what they do. I'm not putting them down, but I don't do what they do. You know you can't do that. So if you decide to go and be around people that are smoking, you're gonna reap the benefits of it, which are none. You're gonna reap the benefits of it. Because obviously you see it as a benefit. Why would you do that? And you know you can't.
I just dropped it.
Yeah, okay. All right. We'll get a confirmation, sir. The science will give us the right answer. Anything from anybody else? It's nothing I can do today.
No, Judge, I talked to Mr. Pope in the breakout room. We talked about honesty being the best policy. He indicated to me that he had not used, so have no objections to confirmation, Judge.
All right, we'll get the confirmation. All right, you are free to leave. Listen, where's Miss Price? Let me say this.
Not you, Mr. Pope.
Not you, Mr. Pope.
No, she on another.
I'm on a whole nother case.
Yeah.
we haven't, is the prosecutor aware of the situation that we're facing?
With the young lady?
Yes.
Yes, I put them all in the group.
All right,
So I hope
so
that-
I'm receiving a message that she can't do treatment because she has children. She can't do what she's doing because she has children. She's putting her children in harm's way. So.
Your Honor, may I also present, I'm sorry to interrupt. She has her children with the boyfriend, the father, the children now, he has them now while she's
Yes.
here in court. So she has options.
Okay, all right, so I've got my class at 12 o'clock and I'm about to log on, so y'all.
Do you, we're just gonna wait for Ms. Price to finish with that. And then, even, I'll give Mr. Pope this message because I know he wants to talk to Ms. Price, but she might be in there for a few minutes, so I'll have him connect to her later. I meant to say that.
Okay, all right, very good.
So do you want me to stay down here or can I zoom back on? I don't want to leave her because, I know Officer Lott is watching, but I just want to.
No, you should stay. You're supposed to stay if your client is in, she's in there, yeah.
But I know we have staffing and I do have.
And I want you to take your lunch.
Okay.
I don't get a lunch today.
So I just wanted to, just to make sure that when Ms. Price is done, that she's either here or back here waiting.
Well, as long as I understand you, when is she going to be heard? Because if in fact it's going to be.
I'm trying to do it before I go into my class. Right now, they have me in a waiting room. But y'all, I've got to go to my class. I've got credits I've got to get.
If you have to go,